We're going to talk about the second group of Systane brand eye drops. Those are Systane Balance, purple box not pictured here, Systane Complete, and Systane Pro. All three drops have two things in common. First, the listed active ingredient for all three is propylene glycol 0.6%. Second, they're all milky because they contain oils suspended in the liquid. But each one is different. And first we're going to talk about Systane Balance, the one in the purple box, not pictured, and Systane Complete. From my perspective, the primary difference between these two is Systane Balance is not available preservative-free. From an ingredient perspective, the two drops appear identical on paper. They both contain mineral oil and a phospholipid. From Alcon's marketing perspective, though, the difference is blah, 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 nanodroplet technology, blah, 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 whatever that is. It just doesn't show up on the ingredient list. Now let's talk about Systane Pro. That's the third Systane Milky Drop, which is a sort of hybridization of Systane Hydration and Systane Complete. Systane Pro has the phospholipid from Systane Complete, but it does not have the mineral oil. And unfortunately, we can't know the concentration of the phospholipid, but there's definitely enough of it there to make it quite milky. Systane Pro also has sodium hyaluronate like Systane Hydration has. And again, we don't know the concentration. Interestingly, Systane Pro actually says hyaluronate right there on the box. But they never seem to talk about the lipid at all, even though it's noticeable and probably the most marketable feature. Bottom line, this product labeling business is insane. I'm kind of mad at Alcon for the lack of transparency, especially since they are the ones that started that entire trend way back in 2003. But I'm just as mad at the rest of the industry, and I'm pretty intensely frustrated with the FDA for allowing the situation to get so out of hand. This is anti-consumer product labeling at its finest. Feel free to post intelligent questions for me. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that I am finally ready to move on to Refresh. Unless, of course, you're the Refresh brand team, in which case, well, buckle up.